Big Cappuccino here. I'm reloaded. Name of the channel is Deja Vu Royalty Diecast Garage. This is going to be a right-hand drive showcase. Usually with this content, I use a theme or I develop a theme. I just pick some casting out of my collection. Today, we're going with the right-hand drive. Let's jump into it. On the turntable, what we have is the Honda Civic EF casting from Hot Wheels. Debuted at Hot Wheels City Nightburners 2014. Designed by the late, great Rio Asada. This is the HWJ imports, 2023 color variation in red. It has detailed headlights. Yeah, it has detailed headlights. Unfortunately, no tail lights. Black and white stripes on the side. You see the Civic VTEC logo with the HW logo on the side. It has a chrome plastic base. Smoke tint windows. Black interior, PR5 wheels. The casting was launched. Well, the real car actually debuted in 1987 and is considered the fourth generation Honda Civic hatchback. Well known for the dual overhead cam VTEC engine. The VTEC stands for valve, shifting, timing, electronic control. This HW casting depicts the two-door SIR version, only available in Japan until 1992. And this is actually supposed to be a 1990, according to my information that I attained from the Hot Wheels wiki on fandom. This particular casting is based on the actual car owned by Kenji Sumino of the Trust Company Limited that was customized with a B1 8C1 motor, whatever that means. I think it was like a more high option motor. I think 1.8 liter. And it has a Acura GSR Integra, I guess, transmission swap, as well as an aftermarket hood bumper and headlight. Of course, the headlights ain't colored in, so the headlights are different, so the headlights are supposed to be aftermarket too. Okay, they are done. If I remember right, Trust, they're a tuner company in Japan for Hondas. Next, we move on. And she stay up there. Next, what we have is the Toyota Land Cruiser. The debuted in HW Hot Trucks 2021. Designed by the late great Rio Asada again, along with main son Cheong. This is the first color variation, light blue, white roof, detailed headlights, and tailgate, black and plastic base. Clear windows, black interior, BLOR wheels. This casting is a replica of the pickup track. Okay, yeah, a replica of the pickup truck version of a Toyota FJ40 Land Cruiser, which is technically known as a SUV. I don't think we got this one in the States. This casting is most likely supposed to be a 1984 model year. And you can see the little tail lights back there. Next, what we have is the 1982 Nissan Skyline R30, also known as the RS. Debuted in factory fresh 2018. This is the first year, second color variation in gray with a black stripe on the sides with the RS Turbo logos, HW logo on the license plate. Rear lights are done. Of course, the headlights are part of that windshield part, the plastic part. Clear plastic, I should say. It has a black plastic base. Clear windows, black interior, chrome with orange trim, OH5. And the orange trim is almost gone. I had this for a while. I don't know why that particular paint application don't last that long. It has OH5 wheels, like I said. Iconic car, kind of underrated, overshadowed by its more famous forebearers, the C10 Hakusuku GTR, which came out from 1968 to 1971, and the C110, no better known as the Ken Murray, especially the GTR versions for both of them. And in addition to the one that would be like way, I think, 2 models after this, which is the mighty Godzilla R32. I should say 2 generations after this, body style wise, the R32, mainly the GTR, known as the Godzilla. Even more slept on or underrated is the GTS R31 Skyline that gets annoyed. This is actually available in the States. This one, and I've seen people, I know somebody who had the R32. It's somebody who lives next to me who had an R30, and theirs was red and black. So I think as far back as 2018, you can start importing. I think the R30, R31, R32. Can't do it now unless you're very wealthy because of them terrorists, but oh well. Next, we're going to the European side, and what we have is the Lotus Esprit. They debuted in 2002. First edition is designed by Fraser Campbell. This is the Team Exotics 2008 for its Hot Wheels casting. Yellow, but it looks more like gold to me. Has a Lotus badge on the hood. Black plastic base. Tail lights aren't done on this bad boy. Kind of missed the opportunity. It'd be better if it had tail lights. Clear windows, gray interior, PR5 wheels. This casting is based on the 1996 model year S4 that had a V8 engine. The casting actually was retooled. Hot Wheels casting was retooled in 2015 due to a small part safety regulations issue. I guess they were scared that preschoolers who were playing with it would choke on a small part. I think the spoiler, they were scared it was going to come off. So that one can come off. I think the later one is molded to the body. So it's all one color later on. The real car had a top estimated speed of 175 miles per hour, believe it or not, and a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 4.5 seconds. Probably came to the United States, they put a governor on that bad boy. The governor and Cadillac converter to slow that bad boy down. You'd be lucky you get up to 150 estimated speed on the track. Next, what we have is the Morgan Aero Max that debuted in mainline and sports cars 2008. Discontinued in 2014. Hot Wheels too. Yeah, this bad boy is a Matchbox. Oh, this is a Matchbox. A lone Matchbox, I think we got here. Like I said, mainline sports cars 2008 Matchbox, discontinued in 2014. Designed by Mike Nuttail. I'm not making that last name up. That's his actual last name. They say it's a 157 scale. That's close to 160. It's a sports cars 2009. Color variation in midnight dark purple, even though it looks dark blue to me. And detailed headlights and taillights, black plastic base. Smoke tint windows, black interior. What else? Lightweight, handmade body as far as the car in real life, with a powerful 250 horsepower V8. Keep in mind it's very lightweight car. Probably stripped down too. That means it probably don't have creature comforts. You lucky this thing has a stereo system in it. And air conditioning. Probably does have air conditioning. A very rare limited edition British sports car. Really old school looking to me. It reminds me of a car from the 1940s. For some reason. Last but not least, got the sleeper creeper here. This is the Volvo 850 Estate Wagon. Debuted in HW Race Day. Back to Hot Wheels again. 2020, designed by the late great Rio Sada again. This is Factory Fresh. 2021, color variation in yellow. Has detailed headlights and taillights. A yellow plastic base. Smoke tint windows, black interior, 10 SP wheels. This casting is based on the estate wagon that won the British Touring Car Championship in 1994 when it was originally released with a racing. That version, the actual car I'm talking about, the one that raced. That when they did the casting for Hot Wheels, it had a racing livery that was similar. This is more civilian, and I have the more civilian they've done. It's a yellow one. I want to say it's a red one, and I want to say it's a green one. One is premium. I don't have that one. And I want to say that was Martin Classics or either Race Day. I think Race Day one that debuted was premium, actually. And I'm not sure if they did a Martin Classics, either 1 or 2, and it was in there. Yeah, I preferred civilian. And this was something everybody wanted. And so, but this being the European version, it's kind of like a Skunk Works thing. So, I remember this was a desired car when I was growing up in the 90s. I was like, yeah. Because people wanted them, of course, that back area for a sound system. Even though it was known as, a yuppie mobile or a soccer mom car. You got good interior. You got a nice sound. I think it came with a nice sound system. People wanted to put, I guess, bigger speakers in the back. We call them subwoofers, and probably amplifier in that back area. Probably put some rims on it. And pretty much you had a pretty nice car right there. So that's it. I want to thank the subscribers for holding me down with the likes and views. No, some of you like, why does he do content like this? For the mainline castings that we don't appreciate that much, a lot of people, not everybody, chases after the exclusive, what we call the chase cars, or Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunts, Matchbox Super Chases. Greenlight has green machines. Johnny Lightning has white lightnings. Or Auto World has Ultra Raw, Ultra Reds. Even M2 has exclusives. Everybody, even the Target Red Editions for Hot Wheels. Sometimes we get caught up in getting these exclusives that we forget to appreciate the main line and the works of art that these diecast replicas are. So that's why I started doing this collecting, and also to give light to the designers, because one of the people, Rio Sada, he passed away, and a little bit before that, June or May, Rio Sada was head designer at Hot Wheels. Well, he passed away. Now it's Brendan Vistuski, I think. And June before him, it was June or May, but for some reason, June or May, he stepped back. He left diecast for a couple of years. He went to work for Spin Masters. They do some diecast stuff. I think they're in charge of one of the type of Not the Hot Wheels monster trucks, but another monster truck thing. And then he went to do the electric racing affiliation or association, whatever, design, helped them design their cars. And then he started forming Kato House because he wanted that independence. So now he's working with, I think, Mini GTs. Is it Mini GT or called Tarmac Works? Yeah, under his design company, Kato House. And basically releasing the same castings that he did for Hot Wheels, but better scale, better detail, better build quality. So, gotta show a little love for the diecast. Random viewers, I encourage you to subscribe, hit the notification button, leave a like or dislike behind. It's up to you. Until the next time, Big Dappuccino signing out. This has been a right-hand drive showcase. Peace and blessings.